Well, what's popping, peeps and creeps? Today we're going to be taking a look at Tariq and Brayden on the run. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and don't forget to give my man Ryan's Curry Media a goddamn sub and a like. And shall we, boy?
Hey, it's your boy Bobby BC. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Tariq and Brayden on the run. Now, basically, when it comes down to it, these two right now are on the run with the way Power Book 2 Ghost Season 3 ended. A great ending, one of the best endings, one of the best season finales in all of Power, if not the best. When it comes down to it, they have Tariq.
How y'all feel about that ending? I mean, I think it was the leaks that kind of made it more blah for me. I mean, it was still a dank ass ending. Don't get me wrong. I fucked with the shit tough. But also at the same point in time, I was kind of the leaks fucked it up for me. That's what it was, bro. Because if I would have had to wait that extra 2 weeks to see it all, like Mark Dark and Movie Bod and all these holy niggas claim they did, then I probably would have been lose my mind a little bit more. But I seen it all right then and there, seen the leaks, speculating, fucking no label to label out there looking into the goddamn future. So, like I said, I think that kind of killed the anticipation of the hype for the ending for me personally. But y'all know in the comment section, what do y'all think went harder, season 2 or season 3? Because Loki, I mean, I don't know, you know, a lot of the predictions, and throughout the Power content creators were spot on. Everybody knew Lorenzo was gonna die, all kind of shit like that. But I just feel like the season was a little bit predictable. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what we thinking.
Tariq betrayed so coldly, so viciously by people that he pretty much has worked with and worked for over the majority of the time. It's just a cold thing, but let it be a reflection of life that, hey, some of the people that's closest to you that you've done good things for and done good things with and have went through things with and survived with, that will turn on you. And that's exactly what happened with him. So basically right now, even with Brayden, because Brayden automatically becomes the enemy, just automatically, because he's with Tariq. So when it comes down to it, they're both on the run. Now, you're going to wonder, where are they going to be going to? Basically, if I had to take a personal guess, it should be Chicago. But you never really know. Some people are thinking they may end up going to Brayden's family. They may end up going to different locations here and there. I personally would say they may end up at Tommy's mom.
Wouldn't that be insane if they took it completely just left field and sent these niggas to fucking Las Vegas or fucking Antarctica? I don't know, but just send these niggas somewhere ain't nobody expect. Because we're all anticipating them going to fucking Chicago, and I personally think if they do pop up in Chicago, I don't think that they're actually gonna be in Book 2 Ghost. I think they'll pop up in Book 4 Force, and I really think that'll cementify the fucking crossover. But again, y'all let me know in the comment section. You think they'll pop up in, Ghost, or you think they're popping up in Force?
His mama house. I mean, it's a safe haven, but not one for long. Probably some stuff to pick up some information to go. And there's really no saying on whether they would go to maybe Tasha's spot, where pretty much Big Mama and Yasmin at. But I don't think Tariq would do that, knowing he would put them in danger. Obviously, Davis' office would be a good place to go to, because they not about to come up in Davis' office shooting that up. You already know what time it is. Heck, they might even go to Davis' house, because truth be told, Davis might be the safest place. Now, I don't think they know with.
Hey, just real quick, I don't mean to interject, but I have this weird theory that after Kane sees what Drew and Diana did, because I don't know how, but it's gonna come out. I don't know if fucking Kate Egan's gonna be no, that's not the lady that gave me the letter, and then describe Diana to a T, and then they figure out it was her. Or I don't know how the fuck it's gonna happen, but we know how these goddamn secrets and power go, and they do not last. So I am more than confident Kane will find out the truth. And I mean, what I want to see is this nigga seeing after all this time. Oh. After all this time, he can finally see that, man, Tariq wasn't the problem. My family was. And then these niggas really take up the fucking Ghost Tommy and Kanan persona. I doubt it, but hey, a nigga can be hopeful, right?
with Davis Lip. But when it comes down to it, to me, I think they're going to Chicago. I think they need that. I think we need to see Tariq and Brayden show up in Chicago for a couple of episodes. And what they need to do, they need to sit back. They need to learn some things. They need to regroup, get some money, get some weapons, get ready to come back. And they shouldn't come back immediately. It should be more of a situation where they're gone for a certain amount of time. Maybe a couple of months, maybe a year. But basically they go to get stronger to come back and get their revenge. So when it comes down to it, being around Tommy would be like the best thing in the world, because basically Tommy can teach them a lot. Tommy can show them how to be what they are. Tariq now is all a gangster. He has no choice. He cannot be a student no more. He's definitely not going back to Stansfield. So when it comes down to it,
Oh,
even
no.
Brayden being in Chicago, training with Tommy, learning from Tommy, fighting with Tommy, doing some stuff with Tommy for a couple of episodes of Book 4 Force would be a great thing. Not only that, that'll make things stronger between Book 4 Force and Book 2 Ghost. And with Tommy's he's already made appearances in Book 2 Ghost, where he showed up at the very end of season 1 and the very end of season 3. It's time for Tariq and Brayden to make an appearance there as well. So basically, when it comes down to it, looking forward to this, they need that. And we all know deep down, all of us know Tommy is going to choose to side with Tariq. We already know what time it is. And it would be good to see Tommy and Brayden together, because you want to get what Tommy's reaction would be to the fact that Tariq is pretty much a young Ghost and Brayden is a young Tommy in reflection. But like, you would want to get that reaction from him if he looks back and say, wow, they're just like me and Ghost. You would want
That's what I was just saying, like with the whole Kane thing a minute ago, like they're really growing into these previous characters that we've seen.
to hear why he feels that way. So I mean, it'd be cool. They get to meet Tommy's brother. They get to meet Tommy's nephew. They get to meet so many people in Chicago, Diamond and all them. They're gonna have to watch out for Gennard though, and the Irish Mafia. But when it comes down to it though, yeah, I think they're definitely gonna be on the run. It would be wise to go out of state, out of town. Heck, they could potentially even go where Kiki is currently at, because
Do y'all think if Tariq does go to Chicago though, do you think that brings more heat on Tommy? Because like I mean, we already seen Blanca cross over in both shows. She's been in Book 2 and 4. So like I feel like if Tariq and Tommy was in the same place, no way Blanca and Jenny Sullivan. I mean, like, yo, these niggas got a hard on for these motherfuckers. Horny. And they're gonna fucking do everything they can to get their hands on fucking Tariq and especially Tommy, like once they find out that nigga's still breathing. So I don't know. Maybe Tariq going to Chicago, it might not be the best thing for Tommy at least. I don't know about these niggas, but y'all know the comment section what we thinking.
she's going back out of state. At the end of the day, they're going to have to leave. They're going to have to regroup, and they're going to have to get stronger, and they're going to have to come back. And with the kind of plug that Tommy is, and the fact that he has Dahlia, even though he's fighting for it right now, that would.
But then again, on another hand, you know what? That kind of does make a little sense because, like, you know how Tariq is. I mean, he's like Ghost Junior, But I mean, he could definitely make some new alliances, maybe, and they maybe could help in Tommy's conquest for taking over Chicago. Because especially with Liliana dead now, after Claudia's betrayal, it's pretty much like Tommy doesn't have any alliances. He's not down with the Dahlia, neither is Diamond. So I mean, I guess it would make a little sense, but they can't just throw Tariq and Brayden right in there. Maybe they want to like pop them up in the last 2 episodes type shit. But I think season 2 of Force is mostly going to be focused on Tommy. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section.
That would make things stronger with them. They can go back to New York with a team, go back to New York with some money, and go back to New York with revenge. And we will see how this plays out. But I just want to say to all of you,
when they do go back to New York, do you think they're going to have Tommy with them? You think Tommy will go back to New York again to help Tariq fight this war against motherfucking Norma? Y'all ain't know in the comment section.
that it is your boy, Bobby Beast here. I just want to say much love, much respect, hold it down, and whoa. Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beast here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Tariq and Brayden on the run.
Alright, well, yeah, y'all let me know what you think in the comment section. If you enjoyed the vid, like, sub. Do not forget the boy, Brian's Creek Media, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.